Yo, how you doing, everybody? My name is LeBron, and welcome to another episode of the Free Knowledge Podcast. And today, in this episode, we're going to be talking about the two things you need to succeed. And this applies to anything you do in life. It don't matter if you want to be a bus driver. It don't matter if you want to be a boxer. It don't matter if you want to go to the WWE. It don't matter if you want to go to the NBA. Shit, it don't matter if you trying to be a plumber. You feel me? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And whatever you want to do in life, you need these two things. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about that you need dedication, man. Dedication is something you need. You can't just be motivated. You feel me? Motivation, that's just gonna run out. You need to be dedicated. Motivation, you might be motivated as hell. Like, take it back to what I said the last episode. You could say, I want to go from 300 pounds to 150. You can say, yeah, the first day of your journey to that goal, you like, oh hell yeah, man, I'm super motivated. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to lose all this weight. Then you might even do it for like the first 3 days. You like happy as hell. You on it. You going to the gym every day, doing what you gotta do. Then that fourth day, you like, man, I'm tired of eating this diet food. You feel me? I'm trying to go back to eating some damn Popeyes. Man, I don't even feel like going to the gym today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Then you wake up tomorrow and it's the same shit. You feel me? You then messed up your rhythm. You feel me? You wasn't true to your grind. You feel me? You gotta stay on it, and that applies to anything you do in life, really. Like, say I used to work at McDonald's, so I'm gonna use this for example. Say you want to be a general manager, or you want to even fuck working for somebody. You wanna own the McDonald's. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this: it doesn't matter if you wanna own a McDonald's, you wanna own a trucking company, you wanna own a plumbing company. It doesn't matter. Whatever you wanna own, you have to know something about that industry. You feel me? You can't just go owning the McDonald's and not even knowing what the hell consists of owning the McDonald's. You feel me? In order to own something, you have to have been an employee at that establishment. You feel me? I'm gonna take it back to my example. You want to work at McDonald's. At McDonald's, you start off as a team member. Team member, that's employee. You feel me? Basically, you were either working in the window, making food. You feel me? Handing food out, working up front. You doing something in the store, really. You feel me? So, as a team member, you work your way up. From a team member, you go to a shift leader. It's like a shift leader. A shift leader is basically, you know what I'm saying, that's you a little bit higher up. You done earned your stripes a little bit. That means you tell everybody on the shift. You don't really tell them what to do, really. I ain't gonna say that, but like, you basically make sure shit is running smoothly, really. You feel me? It's your job to make sure everything is running smoothly. Then, from a shift leader, you can become a manager. You know, a manager, that's when you learn. That's when you're gonna have to start doing waste, and you're gonna have to start counting the money in the drawers before you go home, and it's just more steps for you to do, you know what I'm saying, because you're advancing up the ladder. So from a manager, you can go to assistant manager. Assistant manager, you might even be doing the same stuff the manager is doing, but you know what I'm saying, you might be getting a little bit more pay. Then after the assistant manager, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't about to sit here and act like I know everything. But after the assistant manager, I think it's the GM, the general manager. Nah, I'm tripping. After the assistant manager, you feel me? You the manager. But you gotta be a manager before you become an assistant manager. You feel me? Like, I ain't trying to confuse y'all. I know I'm tripping right now. But anyways, my whole story, my whole point of saying that, I ain't even about to confuse y'all. My whole point, even saying any of that, was you have to work your way up. You feel me? You can't just be like, I'm about to own a McDonald's and just go on. You feel me? Like, you gotta work your way up the ladder at least a little bit, at least to a manager. You feel me? Learn what you need to learn about the store and everything you need to do. And plus, also, you want to know about running a business too. You feel me? Like, about you want to know what it takes to be a successful business owner, and that goes into working for businesses like McDonald's, etc. Working for a company. You feel me? You need to work for a company in order to see how it runs, so you know how to run it. But dedication, that's the first thing you need to succeed in life. Second thing, hard work. You can't go to a job and just fuck off, really. Like, you can't just do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, they say take the trash out, you leave the trash back there. They say clean the grill, you leave the grill dirty. You know what I'm saying? They say hand the customer the food or the smiling face. You know what I'm saying? You telling them, you know what I'm saying, get the hell on. You feel me? Like, nah, you can't be doing that, bro. They gonna fire you. Then you're gonna be without a job. And the whole thing with a job is experience and money, really. You're really getting paid to get experience with a job. And that's the thing with a job, really. Because I'm going to tell you, for some jobs, you might not be getting the best pay in the world, but you're still getting experience underneath your belt. You know what I'm saying? You still, with that experience, say for example, you worked at a McDonald's for 6 months, and you put in your 2 weeks notice. That go back to the first episode. You put in your 2 weeks notice, you leave that job on a good note. Then you go try and work at another job, and it's you and somebody else that puts in an application. That first person has never worked a job in their life, and you have those 6 months of experience. So they ask on the interview, they ask the other person, do you have experience? They say no. They ask you, do you have experience? You say, yeah, I had 6 months, whatever. And they say, can we call that previous employer and ask them about you? If you put in your 2 weeks notice and left on a good note and everything, you don't have nothing to worry about. You like, yeah, go ahead and call them. They call them, everything good. You get the job opposed to that person just because you had experience and they did. You feel me? It could be something little as that. But hard work, you need that, man. You need that in order to succeed. Because say you just trying to become a business owner and not work for nobody. In order to start a business, you need money. You feel me? And even if you take a loan from the bank or something, how are you gonna pay that loan back? You know what I'm saying? You need money to pay it back. So everything revolves around money, really. So you need money in your pocket. So you need to work a job or learn a skill or do something to make money before you can even start a business or a company or anything you want to do that you need money to do. You feel me? Like, say you want to start a trucking company. You can't start a company without money. And even if you had all the money in the world and you want to start this company, you need to learn the trucking industry. You feel me? You need to know how to drive. You need to know when the truck is going, when something's going wrong with the truck, how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? You need to know dispatchers. You need to know other companies. Like, it's a lot that goes into it. So you're not just because you got money, that doesn't automatically mean that you're going to succeed in business, because you also need education. And education, that's a whole nother topic for another video. But you need education before you try and jump in and do anything, especially business, especially running a business. But yeah, man, that's all I had to really say for this episode. Dedication, hard work. You need them two things to succeed in life, no matter what you do. So, with that being said, I hope everybody has a good day and stay safe out here, everybody.